Hi there, students. Impulsive. Okay, impulsive is an adjective. Let's see, we have the noun, an impulse. You could have an adverb, impulsively. Yeah, and maybe impulsiveness as well as a noun talking about the quality. So if somebody is impulsive, this describes behavior. This is when somebody does something suddenly without planning and without thinking about the effects that it might have. So, look before you leap is a proverb telling us not to be so impulsive, that we should think before we act and not be so impulsive. We shouldn't act on impulse. Yeah, he's a very impulsive man. He made a very impulsive decision. So normally if we say somebody's impulsive, they act impulsively. They don't do something without planning, carpe diem, but they don't think about it as well. So I think generally if you say somebody's being impulsive, it's a little bit critical. They're saying it's impetuous. The problem is we also could use spontaneous as a synonym. Impetuous is negative, and I think spontaneous is probably more positive. Hasty, passionate, emotional. You just do what your emotions tell you to do. You act impulsively because it comes from an impulse. So an impulsive young man is prone to act on the moment without actually thinking about it. So yeah, an impulsive move. Yeah, that was an impulsive act. His impulsive behavior sometimes gets him into trouble. Yeah, he decided to shoplift a bottle of whiskey on impulse and then he got caught. Woof. Okay, so an impulse. An impulse is really just a push, a sudden force that impels, it pushes something forward. In physics, an impulse is the integral of force over time. It's the total amount of force over the amount of time that it took place. But, well, that's very technical. Okay, so if you're impulsive, your feelings suddenly change and you make rapid decisions without really due consideration. So his impulsive generosity left him walking home because he didn't have the bus fare. Or he's always motivated to commit impulsive acts like kissing strangers. Yeah, he kissed her impulsively and she slapped his face. Okay, so being capricious, being whimsical, just acting emotionally, instinctively, spontaneously, but he's too impulsive to be a responsible prime minister. Oh, that's a good one. I think impulsive, rash, yeah, to act precipitately, to be impetuous, to act headlong, yeah, to not think about what you're doing and then get into problems. So, impulsive, there you go. As to formalities, impulsive. I'm going to give it a 5.5 in formality, but I would say that you could use impulsive absolutely anywhere. And this comes from Middle French, impulsif, which itself comes from Latin, impulsus or impulsivus, an impulse. Okay, so impello is the origin of that, to push or to drive forward. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. impulsive.